It's finally happening in Baton Rouge, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to take a look ahead to Saturday's big, not necessarily just football matchup, but just big city of Baton Rouge matchup. As for the first time ever in football, you have the LSU Tigers hosting the Southern Jaguars in Death Valley. Before I get into this video for everyone, excuse me, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Before I get into LSU against Florida State and what I expect from LSU this game, let's start off on the Southern Jags, man. Love it, man. I love the fact that this game is happening, yo. It's not just big for football. It's big for the city of Baton Rouge where these two universities could come together and just have a big old party, man. Should be a lot of fun. Should be probably the best tailgate we've ever seen over there at LSU. Everything should just be a blast, yo. First starting off with Southern on the football field. First off, before I even get into that, man, last week they took on Florida Memorial. They gave a tribute to Orlando Miller. I apologize. Everybody I'm sure in Louisiana know the story. She was a cheerleader at Southern that tragically took her life, man. Prayers to her family, and she left a very long note behind before she did it, man. So it was just a sad situation. Prayers to her family. I seen she was honored before the game. Also, longtime Southern coach Pete Richardson, who they called last week the Pete Richardson Classic. He was honored before the game as well. To the actual game, obviously it was a mismatch. Southern beat up Florida Memorial 86-0. Um, they got some athletes over there, man. Brashawn McCray had a good game. He ran the ball, threw the ball. A nice dual threat quarterback. Jared Sims ran the ball pretty hard, big guy. Also caught some passes. Um, Kendrick Rhymes, a running back, had a nice game. Chandler Wilson had some nice catches out there. And they really did their thing, man. And for me, also, he didn't play in this game. I don't know if he's dealing with an injury or whatnot. He's a redshirt sophomore. I want to give a shout out though to Southern University running back Travian Benjamin. And the reason I'm shouting him out, man, he played for my alma mater in high school. Running back from St. Martinville, Louisiana, played for the St. Martinville Tigers. He's over there on the Southern Jags roster, so I just want to tip my cap and give a shout out to him, man. Glad to see somebody, from St. Martinville representing over there at Southern. And for a lot of people who not familiar with St. Martinville Senior High over at LSU, just look at Darryl Mitchell Jr., point guard on the Final Four team with Glenn Davis, Tyrus Thomas, and all them. Early Doucette, till this day, is probably one of the highest rated recruits to ever go to LSU to play football. National championship wide receiver over there with Matt Flynn and all of Brandon LaFell and Dorsey and all those guys. So St. Martinville, Louisiana is well represented, in Baton Rouge, and Travian Benjamin is keeping it going over there at Southern University. But yeah, man, Southern got some athletes, yo. Some good players. Dominated defensively. I don't care who you playing to beat somebody 86-0. You gotta have some type of skill over there, man. And Southern, got a lot of athletes, got a lot of players. I know they're gonna be fired up to play this game, to play in Tiger Stadium. Should be a lot of fun to see them out there. Now, as far as LSU is concerned, obviously coming off a very, very disappointing loss to the Florida State Seminoles. I was there. Blocked extra point at the end, but the negatives, the offensive line was terrible. The passing game was terrible in the first half. And couldn't get off the field on third down defensively, and obviously the special teams. You probably seen the worst special teams performance out of any college football team over the weekend in the nation. So LSU got a lot to clean up there, and this is a week for them to try to work on all those things and try to fix them up, before they get into SEC play. Some positives, Jaden Daniels looked really good in the second half when the offense got into a lot of, hurry up and no huddle. They looked really crisp out there, really efficient. Um, you know, the defense came up with a turnover at the end, though it was very lucky to get it. And had a third down stop later in the game as well to give the offense back the ball with a chance to score. Though unfortunately we had the muff punt by Malik Neighbors. And these one of these games, man, where the Tigers could go out there, and work on a lot of things, try out some new things, and get people in the rhythm, man. Keyshawn Butte, like I said, I thought was in danger of leaving this program. Apparently, he talked to Brian Kelly. They worked things out. Seemed like he was just frustrated for having a bad game. So I feel like early on we should get him the ball really early and often to get him going, to build that confidence, not necessarily build confidence, but to, knock the rust off and get him back ready for SEC play next week when we take on Mississippi State. Offensive line got to go out there and play well, got to play better. Look, I know Southern doesn't have the D line that Florida State had, but Southern got some good players up there. They're going to have plays where they most likely get in the backfield. The offensive line gonna have to do that. And we have to do a better job of running the football with running backs, as we wait after this week to get John Emery back. Defensively, got to put more pressure on the quarterback. Travis was an athletic quarterback for Florida State last week. McCray is an athletic quarterback for Southern this week. Got to go out there, get him, and bring him to the ground. And defensively, got to get off the field on third downs, man. Like, you can't just give up a high percentage of third down plays like that. So these are all a bunch of things that LSU got to work on this week, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to do it. Obviously, I feel like LSU should win this game. I don't even know what the spread is. I haven't seen it, but LSU should win this football game quite comfortably. But I'm still excited to see Southern University come into Death Valley, and especially at halftime, to see what the human jukebox do out there on the field, man. Should be a great atmosphere and a fun time in Baton Rouge on Saturday. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.